Steam pages, right? Another one of those things that you could get obsessed with. It's another deep ocean, another place to get lost while making games. I guess this would be my third Steam page I've made, so you'd think I'd be really good at it by now, but it's really hard. So let's talk about how to make a good Steam page while discussing the one I made for Witchmore. We're talking about 5 things today. 1, so many assets. 2, short description. 3, long description. 4, screenshots. And 5, trailer. Let's start with these assets. Probably the single hardest part about making a Steam page to me is having so many assets. Look at all this. Main store capsule, small store capsule, vertical store capsule, store page background, store page header, community icon, library hero, library logo, library capsule. That's not even comprehensive. That's a lot to take on, and with each of these images, you're supposed to convey what your game kind of looks, feels, plays like, and some of these are drastically different aspect ratios. So while checking all those boxes, you also want to make sure that your assets are clear and cohesive. They should look good together. The single most important one out of all of these is your capsule image. It'll be seen by way more folks than your other images because it appears in most areas within Steam. Most gamers won't click it, so there's always room for improving your image. Even a slight upgrade can drastically increase your passive wishlist numbers. When thinking about capsules, I recommend a few things. Start simple, make a flexible banner template, and improve later. For Witchmore, I drew inspiration from Undertale. Yeah, I know, I'm not making Undertale. Witchmore is nothing like Undertale, but sometimes I like to let Undertale kind of give me permission to be a minimalist designer. I mean, look how good that capsule is. Readable, simple, powerful, minimal, even has that nice little Easter egg of the heart. That's you, player. Maybe Undertale can get away with it and Witchmore can't, but the first attempt is going to try. So we've got the Witchmore title, which I made from scratch. It's much different than the older one, which I initially used for Witchy, which was just a game jam game for me. Then I included this little ghost cat who I'm calling Captain Mac, and she's curled up, kind of like representing a icon or a logo in front of the game to give it some personality and some flavor. From the best practices I'm hearing, the Witchmore capsule is missing at least 2 very important factors. 1, give the viewer some hint about the gameplay or setting, and 2, establish a high level of quality with some gorgeous key art. In the future, I'll be showing my process for creating more elaborate key art for Witchmore's capsules. I'll thumbnail some new ideas, render one, publish it on Steam, then examine the numbers to see if the changes made any difference. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Next is the short description. The short description is hard to get right. It's the text that appears below your main capsule on your game's page. You've got just one paragraph to sell your game, and there's a million ways you could go. Here's the current short description for Witchmore. Slay hordes of monsters with the help of your animal familiars. Gain powerful magic, make friends with cats, and customize your witchy home. From solo game developer Matt Hackett, illustrator and author of How to Make a Video Game, all by yourself. Here was my thinking while writing Witchmore's short description. I wanted it to be high energy with an engaging start, hence the slay hordes of monsters. I wanted to mention the core hook immediately to keep people from losing interest. So with the help of your animal familiars is the kind of hook I'm going for. Enumerate the basic gameplay verbs. I think this is probably the area that needs the most work. Gain powerful magic, make friends, all that kind of stuff. And lastly, I wanted to establish familiarity or some other kind of social proof, hence the author of the book at the end. It would be great if I could say from the award-winning smash hit A Wizard's Lizard, but I probably don't want to mention it. I am proud of it. I just know it's not the best game on the planet, and I want to do better next time. Next, there's the long description. The long description is a huge chunk of rich text and images that appear below your Steam page. The long description is influenced by some other parts of Steam. For example, some hover widgets pull text from the long description. So it's a good idea to start your long description with your short description. It's also a good idea to copy-paste the URL of your Steam page right into your long description. Steam converts store page URLs to widgets to either buy or wishlist the game. Other than that, the sky is the limit. The long description is freeform, lets you put in images, GIFs. You can do whatever you want here. I went with simple icons and headers for now. It matches the simple aesthetic that begins with the capsule. I've got headers like casual shooter action, cozy home, your pets fight with you, and handcrafted with love. Fun fact, the handcrafted with love art icon came from version 2 of the game development difficulty tiers, coming soon. Eventually, I will add animated GIFs to give the Steam page a lively feel and show off more gameplay. The good news is your Steam store page is easily updated and can be improved forever. Next up, screenshots. You need at least 5 screenshots for Steam to accept your game. They'll warn you if your screenshots aren't 1280 by 720 or 1920 by 1080 pixels, but I think any size is technically allowed. When selecting which screenshots to use, you want to show your game's action and variety. Light screenshots, dark screenshots, and all the colors your game offers should be on display. Witchmore doesn't have a ton of environments yet, but it does have day-night cycles, so I included both bright days and dark nights. Lastly is the trailer, which is very important. To me, the best trailers are short, simple, and to the point. I usually shoot for around 60 seconds for trailers. When making your trailer, keep in mind players will be skipping ahead and muting your video. Here are some other best practices. 1. Your best gameplay trailer should be the first item in your gallery on your Steam page because that is what shows up in some Steam widgets. 2. Your trailer should begin immediately with gameplay. Steam players want to see what your game plays like. Skip the logos and introductions, add them at the end if you really want to. Number 3, make sure at the end you have a call to action, and you should only pick one. If at the end somebody sees join the Discord and add the wish list, they might see those 2 buttons. Which one should I choose? Pick neither. Make it simple, give your viewer one thing to do. So this first pass is just kind of a basic gameplay trailer. In the future, I'll add one that has a little story and tries to evoke some emotion from the viewer. Fun times ahead. Hey, while we're here, add Witchmore to your Steam wish list right now. Head over to Steam, click that big green button. When a game launches on Steam, somewhere around 15% of its wish lists convert to sales. My goal is to get at least 8,000 wish lists before Witchmore launches. Wish me luck. I think the Witchmore page is good, but not great. There's much more work to be done, and you can bet that the page will improve over time. So check back often. So we've only really scratched the surface of free advice available online to improve your Steam page. Also check out these resources. The Simplest Trailer to Make for Your Steam Page by Derek Liu, How to Make a Steam Page by Chris Zukowski, Steam Capsule Thread by Jackie Martin, Steam Page Thread by Ashley Gwynwell, and of course the official Steam Library Assets documentation. Watch this space. I've already done a bunch of new work on blogs, podcasts, and videos, including a market analysis of Witchmore's comparable games on Steam, an interview with gamedev and YouTuber Thomas Stewart, and lastly, making games that pay the bills, more important than ever. Hey, thanks for being here, and it's time for you to go make the game. When selecting which screenshot